The Battle of Stalingrad had a powerful impact upon World War II. Considering the actions that had been taken within this 4-month-long battle, soldiers that were short of supplies but strong-willed fought for their country, some to mere injury or death. The macabre resolution, "Not one step backwards," was issued on July 28, 1942. Germany's Sixth Army, along with Italian, Hungarian, and Romanian armies, surrounded the Soviet city Stalingrad, in which were short on supplies and defending soldiers. German propaganda was fixed around taking over Stalingrad and supplying German soldiers. German General Paulus was in charge of the attack. Soviet Marshal planned his counterattack as a massive ground force not too far from the city, using any important supplies needed. Stalingrad's 62nd Army committed to an industrial sector of the city with their backs to the Volga River. August 7th, elements of the German army attacked the Soviet forces near Kalach. German army used the strategic port of Yezhk and Krasnodar on the Sea of Azov. On August 19th, Sixth Army attacks Stalingrad. August 22nd, German ground forces advancing to Caucasus are stopped. October 6th, Magdeburg falls to the German army. October 9th, Soviet government gives all power to the Soviet army. October 14th, Hitler stops all further offensives against the Soviet targets in the region and to hold position until 1943. October 25th, Germans enact offensives on Caucasus. Caucasus town of Aligarh is taken by the Germans. November 19th, Soviets take forward upon a new two-part offensive, north of Stalingrad, and break through the Romanian-held defenses. Early in the morning of that day, Zhukov, Soviet general officer, ordered his rocket systems and cannons to the sky. Thousands of artillery guns and Katyusha rocket projectile vehicles brought Romanians guarding the flanks down. Katyusha rocket projectile vehicles were first built by the Soviet Union during World War II, that are multiple rocket launchers built in one. November 20th, Part 2 of the Operation Uranus takes place to the south of the city. Soviets took action upon the German Sixth with ground forces led by infantry and tanks. November 22nd, two elements of the Soviet army effectively encircles the Sixth Army at Stalingrad. General Paulus later asked for a retreat many times, but Hitler persisted and changed the plan. He ordered some of the elements to join and aid the Sixth Army. The ones whom received the call was the German 11th Army, under the control of von Manstein. December 16th, Operation Little Saturn takes into effect, which is Germans attacking Rostov. Whilst this is happening, the Italian army goes into complete retreat from Soviet advance. On December 21st, Operation Winter Storm took into action. It unfortunately failed, pushing the Germans so far back that resupplying them was nearly impossible. The weather destroying most chances of resupplying. On January 1st, 1943, German forces at Terek retreat. In an attempt to end the battle, Soviet General Rokossovsky formally sent a surrender to the German Sixth Army on January 8th. It was rejected. January 10th, Soviet unleashes hell upon the Sixth Army with thousands of artillery cannons and Katyusha rockets. On January 14th, in order to replenish German soldiers, German generals proposed the conscription service of the Baltic people for service. On January 25th, Soviet offensive splits the German Sixth Army at Stalingrad. German forces at Armavir and Vorensk retreat. January 31st, General Paulus formally surrenders his southern Stalingrad army to the Soviets. February 2nd, German army at Northern Pocket formally surrenders to the Soviet army. The conclusion here is that at the beginning of this battle, everyone thought the Germans would win, but as the battle progressed, Germans made mistakes and that led to their downfall. In this battle, we truly witness Hitler's military incompetence.